League game of the season, the Reds welcomed Bacup Borough to Bellamy Park, and the visitors, like their hosts, were also having a hectic final run-in. This match was Bacup's third in as many days, with a fourth to follow the day after, so it's a credit to both sides that they managed to play at all. It was the visitors who got off to the perfect start when a quickly taken free kick played in Daniel Cox, and he kept his composure to knock the ball past Shaun Lake. It was the Borough captain's 17th goal of the season, and it marked the third time that he had scored against the Reds, having also netted the winner in the reverse fixture earlier in the season. After that early opener for the visitors, the majority of the action for the remaining 40 minutes took place inside the Borough half of the pitch, with Jack Sinner's chance the first of many the Reds failed to take advantage of. Rob Lamont, starting for the first time this season, probably would have found the back of the net when he met Steve Jones's cross inside the 6-yard box, but for the presence of Rob El Khabrib. When Liam Loughlin found Steve Jones on the edge of the box, it presented the perfect opportunity for the Red striker to fire in a trademark effort, but on this occasion Mark Clapham was able to turn the ball behind for a corner. Possession though, the Reds drew level thanks to an own goal from Martin Peters, who tried to be too casual when dealing with a long throw-in from Darren Torpey, but forgot to check the whereabouts of his keeper beforehand. It was a valiant effort from Mark Clapham to prevent the ball from crossing the line, but upon taking a closer look at the incident, it appears as though the linesman made the correct call. That incidentally was the first own goal the Reds benefited from since Jack Dixon gave them all 3 points in the match against Flixton last season. Back on level terms, the Reds continued to press forward in search of more goals, and Rob Lamont wasn't too far away from finding the top corner. After winning the ball off David Gray, Lamont then forced Mark Clapham to parry from a tight angle before seeing his follow-up blocked by Martin Peters. Lamont continued to cause problems for the Borough backline, on this occasion holding the ball up for Shaun Harris, who, after skipping past Martin Peters, looked odds-on to finish the move, but unfortunately the winger ended up dragging his shot wide. Bacup's only other chance of the half came when Ben Shenwick met Daniel Cox's corner on a volley, but the number 9 couldn't guide his effort on target. Business though soon returned to normal, and the Reds continued to pepper the Bacup goal as Neville Picton tried his luck. The second half continued in the same vein, and 10 minutes after the restart the Reds finally got their reward when Shaun Harris took matters into his own hands, though we did have some help from Mark Clapham's dodgy appendages. Claiming his third goal in his 51st appearance of the campaign, it was a fitting end to the season for Shaun Harris, who later that evening was to be given the Fans Player of the Season award. Fine AFC Liverpool move that began with a Darren Torpey throw-in inside their own half almost brought about a third goal, though initially it appeared as though Neville Picton had lost the opportunity, but given a second chance it took a good save from Mark Clapham to deny him his second goal of the season. Borough goalkeeper was responsible for keeping his side in the match, as he denied John Lawless soon after, as the third Reds goal looked as though it was just around the corner. The quality of Mark Clapham's saves just got better and better, as he then denied substitute Ronnie Morgan. Obviously, having taken inspiration from his keeper, Artem's Baturins then showed what he could do with his hands as he blocked Ronnie Morgan's shot, but the referee, though in a good position, failed to award the Reds a penalty. Having hung on for dear life at times, it appeared inevitable that the visitors would claim an unlikely equaliser, though when Paul Arrowsmith's volley dropped alongside of the post, it looked as though the Reds might have gotten away with not securing all 3 points earlier in the evening. However, with the season almost at an end, the Reds failed to clear their lines following a Martin Peters free kick, and they were made to pay for it, when eventually Artem's Baturins cross squirmed across the box before being turned home by Adrian Bellamy. That's not quite the end to the season you would have wanted.
Not from the league point of view. I'm not being disrespectful to the opposition tonight, Paul. I mean, fair play to them for getting the team out. We've had enough chances. We've dominated the game, and we've switched off on 2 set plays, if you like. But when you have that amount of ball, the amount of play that we have, the amount of dominance we have to win games. I can go back to Stockport, Aston Athletic, tonight if you like, and I think there's another where we're coasting in games, yet through games. I've just said to the lads there, listen, I'm disappointed for the fact of the matter that I've spoke about certain things, and that's one of them, where we're conceding goals, whether it's our 20 games in 5 days or whatever, it doesn't stop you defending and doing the right thing. We're down the end at 1 minute, the next one we're defending and we're conceding a goal. So we have to learn, and we have to learn quickly, and that's one thing that I'm going to implement next year, that we stay switched on. I don't care how long the game is, whether it's 90 minutes, 96 minutes, 98 minutes, we have to stay switched on. And I appreciate the efforts to put in. I've thanked them all. I'm just slightly disappointed, again, the way we've conceded 2 goals tonight. Because, to be fair to their keeper, he's had one of them nights, shall we say. And fair play to him. Fair play for them as well. That they put a team on. I've got no complaints regards the fitness side of it on both sides. But it's just I'm disappointed the way we've conceded the goals. So overall, yeah, I'm disappointed, to be honest.
Had enough chances though to see the match off long before that.
Well, again, that's our mentality at this level. I think sometimes we take the foot off our gas. Sometimes we don't take the chances that we should do. A bit more composure in front of goal, then rather than the goalkeeper saving the balls that he has. We may just pass them in, but we're trying to burst nets. If they want to, I've told them, if they want to burst the net, pass it in, get it out, and then boot it back in. Your goal's done. But overall, we've played really, really well at times. But I'm just slightly disappointed. And I know people might look at this and go, "Oh, you finished 11th or this, that, and the other." You've got to stay professional to the end, Paul. To the end, and people might think, "Well, it's a not a game." It is a game of football. There's 3 points to be won, because I want that mentality at this football club. And if I get that mentality at this football club, then it beds well for the future. If it don't let things go by and say, "Oh yeah, next time, then next time it'll keep going that way." But I'm a professional. I want them to be professional. I want them to be professional in what they're doing. And if that means seeing a game out, then see the game out. Full stop.
How do you rate your season overall then?
I rate the season very successful in the aspect of where we've gone in such a short space of time. But like I said, I've just mentioned 4 games there, Paul. That's another 12 points on top of where we could have been. And they're the little things, and like I said, I'm drumming it into them that we have to be professional in what we're doing. Next year I'm going to bring 1 or 2 lads in. I'm going to bring, obviously, people that I spoke to, sports sciences, people like that. I'll be bringing them in because I want this club to move forward. And like I said, people might say and say, again, well, you know, you're tired, you this, that and the other. They have to have the mentality, right, mate, to see games out. That's the most important thing, whoever you play, whatever level. You have to be a bit savvy, especially to learn to kill games. And that's the disappointing side. But overall, I'm very, very, very pleased. I'm more than happy. And I know for a fact when I've looked, and I'll take the next week off. I'll have a little chinwag with a few people. But I'll also analyse every game, because I'll go through the programme and I'll take all the positives and I'll look at the negatives, and the negatives I'll work on. And one of them negatives is happened tonight, where we have to learn to kill games. I don't care how many chances we've had. I'm happy with 2-1, mate. I'm happy with 2-1 because it's another 3 points. But they will switch on. They will switch on. But in the next breath, I'm very, very, very proud of them. Very proud of them. But we'll take it hopefully to the next level next year.
Well, congratulations on a fine season and your highest ever finish.
Thank you very much, Paul. I'll finish with a smile. Okay, cheers, matey.